Hello. Welcome, gamers. It is Friday once again. We're back with another edition of this game. That's right, this game that everyone knows. Literally everyone is playing this. This is the new meta. You're gonna tune in, you're like, whoa, what's everyone playing? It's like Stitch. Everyone's playing Stitch. Everyone's gonna finish the Elden Ring DLC and they'll be like, oh man, I don't know what game to play. Let me check out this cool game, Stitch. Anyway, yeah, that's today. Let me go to my redeems page. 1 second. It has now loaded. Alright, welcome Namaya, welcome Stream Elements, Michael, CL, Nutritious, Defins, Choco Jacks, Chicken Coop Enjoyer, I'm Tupai, Slime Molder, Hamflow, and Potato, and that's everyone. Literally everyone is here. Hey, do you know that the 25th is the annual day of Seafarer? They're responsible for 90% of the foods, the world's fuel, food, raw materials, and manufactured goods trade. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Actually, this was a day that passed already. Anyway, welcome. Game Boy Does Nothing as well. It's Friday, which means $20 for 4-topping pizza. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do this one. Let's start this one. Then we're gonna move on. Oh, I'm pressing. I got so used to playing Elden Ring. The confirmation button is not the same button. Classic thing where on Nintendo consoles the confirmation button is the button on the right side. And I was pressing the cancel button. I can't even believe that. Anyway, yeah, it's Friday. Hope everyone's having a good day. You might notice we're listening to Stream Beats again instead of the Wooloop soundtrack. Because since the last time I checked, they have new songs. That's right, they added 100-something new songs since the last year. They added literally last month. So now we're listening to them. Yeah, new music, constantly new songs to listen to. We'll see if any of them are good, I don't know. Getting new glasses. You did in fact say that. While I was reading all the messages, I did see that, but it was in while I was greeting everyone, so I did not get to read it. Out loud, I mean. Anyway, I don't really know what to say about that. I don't really have many glasses. Anyone here have many glasses? What kind of glasses do I don't really enjoy glasses. I have these glasses. Look at these glasses. Those are in fact some glasses. Welcome, Zoe. Happy Emacs? What do you mean by that? What did he mean by this? Plastic middles or rubber nose things glasses? The ones that I have are rubber nose thing glasses. I didn't know there were other ones. Welcome, Stanley, as well. I still have a couple of my old pairs, but I only wear my current ones. Yeah, when would you ever go back to the old glasses? I feel like, I guess like if your glasses break, then you have like a backup you can go back to. But I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. What do people even do? Anyway, haven't had new glasses in probably like 15 years. I don't even really wear my glasses. I've talked about this so much already. I don't, you know, I got glasses when I was in high school and then I just never had to get a new pair because they work perfectly fine. Anyway. Yesterday I was in the office, you know, as usual. And I think like on the way to the office, while I was walking to the office, It was like someone walking in front of me, and I overheard their conversation on the phone, and they were like, hold on, let me see what I wrote. They were talking about how like this girl was just like, oh, I've just been rotting. I always thought I had no personality, but turns out my personality is being depressed and having brain rot. And I'm like, wow, what a conversation to overhear. Who can relate? Anyone out there? Is this you? Someone shows up here, they're like, whoa, that was literally me. Literally me, for real, for real. I don't really know. I hope that person was okay. I didn't really understand what they were saying. It was interesting. They must need them to drive. That's crazy. You didn't need new ones. I feel like I don't really wear glasses except when I need to see something far away. It's just how it is. That's just how life is, you know? Sometimes you don't even really need new things. Well, why new thing when old thing work fine, right? It's usually how it goes. I don't know. That's Choco. Which one? Who? What are you talking about, Michael? I mean, what is bro even saying? Oh, it has to be this. Look at this. Being depressed online is a personality. You know, based on overhearing that conversation, I got the impression they probably were terminally online. Because, like, who says they're rotting? Except people that are always just online. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Is that a common phrase that people say? I just don't know. Absolutely. It's an online thing. How online even are they? Do you think they know VTubers? Sounds chronically. Yeah, what if they were a VTuber? What if they were literally VTubing? I don't know. You ever like overhear a conversation and you're like, what are they talking about? I wonder what the context of this is. The topic of glasses, did I know that H-Han from Whole Life is graduating? I did. I did in fact know that. She's not really graduation. She's just retiring. I don't know. Things are happening. People will stop being around. Just the natural progression of things. Mushroom. I think this is a an anchor. Because it is like, what do they call it? National Marine Day or something? It's one of those anchors. Anyway, it's good times. And by good times, I mean not good times that H-Han is leaving, but good times in the sense that it's Friday. Friday is usually pretty good because, you know, you got the weekend. You're looking forward to that weekend. Things out there, you're like, oh man, been a long week, but now it's the weekend. Now the week is ending. It is in fact called the weekend because it is the end of the week. I get down on Friday. Final Fantasy DLC. I also heard about that. I don't actually even know, really, anything about that game. Craving to play RL Craft. Minecraft, but real? Minecraft if it was real. Welcome, Roho Mild. Okay, this is definitely wrong. This is definitely not even right. You know, I'm gonna assume it has to be this. Because that's what makes sense. Except it isn't real, then what's the point? Why would they call it RL Craft if it's not even real life? There's dragons, but there's dragons in real life. Ever heard of the Komodo dragon? That's a real dragon. It exists. It's so real. It's literally out there right now. You could see one. If you travel to a place that had them, you could literally see a dragon. And then you'd be like, whoa, a dragon? I thought those were fake, but they're not. They're out there. And you can see them. Is it a weekend or a week beginning? It is the weekend, though. I don't make the rules. That's what they call it. Do they call... Wait, in other languages, what do they call the weekend? Like in German, is there a phrase for weekend? Do they also say end of week? Something like that. Stokumi, and I didn't go. In German, it is weekend. See, I knew it. It's a common thing. Woke. It's woke. Wochenade. Wochenende. I probably said that so wrong. It's probably not even correct. Stokumi weekend. Lemonade. You can't say that. Michael, you can't just say lemonade. Going to the zoo, just point at the Komodo dragon, yell dragon tease, and getting kicked out. I don't think they would kick you out for that. I think they'd laugh. They'd be like, haha, this for this person, they're so funny. Everyone out here is enjoying the zoo. Welcome, Namington. Ever enjoyed the zoo? You ever been to the zoo recently? I feel like we've talked about this. Sometime in the past few months, I've definitely talked about going to the zoo. Not that I was planning on it, but I was like, you know, when was the last time you've all been to one? And then a lot of people, they're just like, oh yeah, I've been to one since like, you know, high school or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, so true, so true. Wait, actually, I've been, yeah, I went to one when I was in Japan, like the third time. That was cool. We will go this autumn for a day in September. Hope it goes well. I hope you see many animals and then learn some things about creatures that live in our world. Then you could, you know, on your stream, you could be like, look, I went to the zoo. Here's some photos I took of the animals. And then everyone's gonna be like, whoa, that sure is an animal. That sure is some kind of creature out here. Such as a seal. Do you know the difference between seals and sea lions? For the longest time, I thought they were the same thing. But they're not. They're actually very distinct. And I didn't know until I saw a Twitter thread that was like, PSA, here's the difference between a seal and a sea lion. A seal is like spherical. A sea lion has flippers that are very easily visible. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I always thought sea lion was just like the longer word for seal. Or rather, seal is the shortened version of sea lion. But it's not. They're totally different. See, in Swedish, it's helga, which might have an old meaning like weekend. But in modern Swedish, it can't be split that way. I see. A weekend. Who's out here being weakened? Weakened? Weekend? What about strong start? Wait, that's a new motivational thing. You're like, weekend? No, have a strong start. That, you know, your mindset is all that matters. It's not weekend, it's just a strong start. A lot of seals are made of wax, so true. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. The weekend. Strengthened. Weekend. What about strengthened, huh? What about becoming stronger? You understand. Everyone understands. Good times. Good times out there on this weekend. Sure is a thing that's happening, huh? Okay, this is definitely wrong. Lobsters. What's the deal with the lobsters? Why lobsters though? What even are lobsters? You remember the Amanda show? Where they had the dancing lobsters as recurring characters in the Judge show? I remember that. Classic show. Back in the day, I remember. Everyone remembers this. What is Amanda Bynes even doing? What has she been doing anything recently? I don't even know. I feel like you haven't heard much about her. I remember, yeah, they got classic show. They got the dancing lobsters. They got the freaking what else did they have? Blockbuster. Remember that? The parody of Blockbuster. Most ex-Disney stars ended up hacked up. Yeah, but she wasn't a Disney star though, right? She was Nickelodeon, which I guess is like kind of similar. I don't know, I guess. Square Wolf is good. I'm sorry, is a mood. I misread your message. You didn't say it was good. What's a mood? In retrospect, it was kind of weird they had a Judge Judy parody in a kids show. I feel like a lot of kids probably like at least sort of saw Judge Judy on TV. Because like back in the day, they were just like, you know, you just watch whatever's on TV. It's not like today where you could just be like, oh, I want to watch this thing. I'm just going to look it up on YouTube. Back in the day, it was just like whatever was on the channel. You would just tune in and be like, oh yeah, look at this. Judge Judy. That's how everyone knew of like Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy and The Price is Right. Because like I remember, like whenever I was like at home, you know, like when school was out or whatever, and it was like noon, and I was like, there's no cartoons on. Let me just turn on the TV, see what's on. It's always The Price is Right. And, you know, I never really wanted to watch it, but it was like the only thing interesting that was on. So that's how I watch things. That's how I knew about The Price is Right. Choco Jacks used to watch Judge Judy. I feel like all the episodes are the same though, aren't they? They're all just like, do you know that Judge Judy gets paid so much money? Or I don't know if she's, are they still making those? Did Judge Judy retire? I don't know. But anyway, it's like, she makes like millions of dollars, which is more money than like, I don't want to say real judges as if she's not a real judge, but like, you know, like professional judges that don't make TV shows. I'm like, what the frick? It's crazy. There's a bit of a cinematic universe on this one channel where both police, judge, and prosecutor shows being connected. The lore, the interconnectedness. It's crazy. It's neat how we don't have that anymore where you just watch random stuff. That is true. Like, who's going out there specifically just to, to watch The Price is Right? Actually, I don't know, I guess like a lot of people. But I wonder if it's like less people than it was before, right? Because like back in the day, people would love to go on The Price is Right because, you know, you see it on TV, your family's watching it. But now, like, now that people have grown up without that stuff on TV, you think like the audience members have less? I don't know. Think less people are going to those shows? I don't know. Or like, do you think most of the people going to those shows are like really old? It's like less new people showing up. Press your luck. I don't even know what that is. The whammy animations. Wolfie, if you were on The Price is Right, would you be the guy who guesses 1 cent higher than someone else? I feel like that's like a jerk thing to do. Actually, I remember, I think I got recommended a clip on YouTube of someone who did that, but then like he didn't have to. You know how like everyone, so the way The Price is Right works is that you have to get like the closest value without going over. And a thing that people do if they go last is they just guess $1 so that if everyone else was lower than that, or everyone else went over, then you win. But then this guy, I think someone like said $999 and the guy said $1,000. And he got the price exactly right. It was literally $1,000. That was pretty, wait, no, he said one below the next guy. He did the opposite. He did the most like unreasonable thing, but he got it right. The person before him said 1,000 and he said 999, and then he did get it exactly right. And it's like, it was a legendary moment. And Bob Barker had to keep saying, you know, this has never happened before, right? There's never been a time when someone guessed literally $1 less than the other person. Like, you would have to be exactly right for this to work. He just nodded. He's like, yeah, I know. And he's like, well, let's see what it is. Oh, look, it is. You got the price exactly right. And if you get the price exactly right, you get like $500 in cash. He literally just shows up as you go on the stage. He literally just hands you $500 in cash on the spot. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Let's see, she probably wasn't a real judge. A lot of those TV judges are actors. I think she is a real judge, though. I don't know. Do you have to be a real judge to be called a judge? I don't know. I think she does have like an actual judge credential, though. Your power move is to guess $1. Imagine doing that based on random stuff online, like on eBay, or what? Yeah, 5D Price is Right. She was a judge, but apparently on TV she's an arbiter instead of a judge. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what that means. Speaking of those judge shows, I remember hearing about 2 guys that just made up cases and sued each other so they could keep getting paid to go on those shows. Yeah, I don't know. So what's the deal with those shows anyway? Like, how do you think it works? Do you think like, do you think, so like, if it, are those real cases though? I would assume they're like real court cases. But they're usually like small claims court. But like, you know, if you had like a real like issue, and then they were like, hey, do you want to be on TV? We could choose to air this on like real TV instead of like, you know, a respected courthouse. And they're like, sure, I guess. I don't know. And like, are those legally binding? Probably, right? I don't know. It's because the 1,000 guess was kind of dumb. Everyone today is like $19.99 or $79.99. Never the full amount. Yeah, but like, you know, he knew the price. I'd imagine it is legally binding. Don't you think it's weird that like cameras aren't allowed in courtrooms for some reason? They always just have to like have people like draw the courtroom. TV productions pay the settlements. Yeah, but are they real? Otherwise, if you lost, you could just be like, nah. But like, what if they're just acting? That is legally binding as a small claims court can be. But that's like real court though. Those are like real issues. Someone stole something and it was real money. And they were awarded $1,000. I guess we could look it up. There's always, you know, there's information online. Someone could canonically say this is how it works. And then we would know. We would literally know. What if there was a VTuber who did that? What if someone just had like a VTuber TV show where they just... Actually, don't they do court cases on Zoom now sometimes? Sometimes I get recommended YouTube videos of like, you know, a defendant was driving during his Zoom call with the court, and apparently he lost his license or something. Welcome, Cookie and Cream. VTuber court. Maybe. But everyone would have to act it up. As long as the cases aren't too serious. Yeah. Imagine if like the Judge Judy cases were like real serious things that mattered, right? Imagine it was like, you know, it's not just a small claims court of like, oh, this guy stole this thing, this guy, you know, owes me $500. If Judge Judy had like a real case that was like, you know, someone got murdered or something, wouldn't that be like really interesting? It would not be fitting at all. She'd be making jokes. She'd be trying to act so smart, and everyone's like, hey, you know someone was murdered, right? I'm like, oh yeah, I know. It's just fun. We just have fun here, haha. I remember in a case someone had the cat filter on and didn't know how to turn it off. Yeah. That was like one of the major ones. That's the one that went viral. Like Ace Attorney. Objection. Hold. The lights suddenly go out in the studio, and when they come back, one of the people in the audience is dead. They wouldn't do that. That's too serious. It would be too much of an issue. Okay, this is definitely wrong. So this probably goes this way then. Based on my intuition. Definitely this. Jokey court of a serious charge. Pep R. Roney. No, they would have real names. Jonathan Smith. Stephen Smith. John Doe. Or whatever. Would you ever go on one of those shows though? Like, what do the defendants get from like going on that show? Is there any benefit? Because then like all of your business is going to be aired to the public, you know? If it's in like a real court, you know, your family doesn't know, like your friends don't know, they don't know the outcome. But like, is it really something you want to be known for though? Like, you know, that, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I think the show does pay you to air out your dirty laundry. Oh, I guess if the people are in need of money, they're just like, we'll pay you $500 if you show up on this show. Oh yeah, totally. Yo, I need the $500. And then they get the money. I guess that's the benefit. Would you ever go on those though? I feel like I would be uncomfortable going on that. Isn't everyone would just be like, oh look, this is the guy that was on Judge Judy. This is the guy who got sentenced to you know, $500 to owe the other person. I don't know. I feel like it's not worth the reputational risk. And then, you know, like Judge Judy is known for like, you know, making fun of people. Not really making fun of people, but like, you know, if you ever have an attitude, she's gonna call you out on it. She'll start making fun of you. And then imagine you go on that show and your family and friends see it and they all start making fun of you. They're like, haha, remember that time Judge Judy destroyed you? It's so funny. Welcome, Kuzip. Imagine in family court you were accused of beating your wife and the evidence is enough for me to take away your kids and also smile to the camera. Yeah, but they don't have like serious court cases. Like, wait, this one? Oh, I thought this one was over. No, I completed a challenge. Different from completing the puzzle. It's gotta be this. Literally has to be. It's always mundane stuff, like, you stole this thing. You out there, are you seeing this flickering on the screen? Is that like from the game? Or what? Weird for you? It's not strictly a square though. Look, the shape is a bit misshapen. It's a little bit of a I don't even know what the shape is. It is kind of squarish. There's no flickering. Okay, maybe it's just me. It was very occasional though. Imagine they took seriously. Yeah, what if they were so serious? What if they... Okay, so I said, like, what if they had a show that was led by a VTuber? But what if they had VTubers on the show? Wouldn't that be interesting? Like a real Judge Judy case where, like, the defendants are on, like, iPads. And then it's like, you know, it's a real Judge Judy. And then it's like, oh, this live 2D rigger stole my money. They didn't pay me. Sorry, I paid them money and they put me on a wait list for 6 months and never responded. And then, you know, the person's like, oh, but I had other clients to work with. Funny. And then Judge Judy would be like, what's a VTuber? VTuber, that's so stupid. What are you doing? You don't understand. Judge Judy, you don't understand. This is a real profession. Imagine having a VTuber as a lawyer. Yeah, you could go both ways. You could have like a VTuber as the lawyer, or like a real person, like it's a real person there defending the VTuber. So, Your Honor, my client requested jiggle physics, and she did not receive jiggle physics. It was just not even jiggling. Come on. And then Judge Judy's gonna be like, oh, it looks kind of jiggly to me. Say, no, you don't understand. The physics are all off. You requested this reference. The artist did not even follow the reference. Yeah, this promised jiggle physics. Come on. And the Judge Judy has to like investigate. She has to like, okay, scroll, zoom in on this. This doesn't look jiggly enough to me. So Kooky says, this guy who was supposed to produce my merch never made it and ran off with the money. Rip bound. Yeah, they're just like, I paid money for this cover. They did not provide. Judge Judy, what do you think about this? I think that's crazy. I think they should have paid. I think if you're paid for a thing, you should provide the goods and services. Are they still making those? Also, welcome, Brooke. Hold on, Judge Judy. Are they still making episodes? 25 seasons? Is this still airing? Oh, she has a. I thought this was a LinkedIn page. It's a Facebook page. Judge Judy. Is it still airing? No, it stopped in 2021. Interesting. I thought, you know, I would not have been surprised if it was still airing. Jury of your peers to determine the jiggle. Yeah, imagine having VTubers in the jury. If you could attend the jury remotely. Welcome, Honktown. I know, I was just testing you. So Game Boy says, I never thought I would see the day that Wolfie talked about jiggle physics. It's just a humorous scenario. Balloons. It's too much. The money is not even deserved. Wolfie, why don't you have jiggle physics? Because like I don't understand how to implement it. I don't know how to make my hair like move smoothly. I don't know physics. I tried doing live 2D physics. I don't understand it. It's too complicated. Make your whole model jiggly like pudding. I feel like some people overdo it with the hair physics though. Like sometimes the VTuber just moves their head up a little bit and then their entire head starts like jiggling them. Like that's kind of weird. Or like some VTubers have like eye physics, like when they blink, their eyes jiggle. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That's not how eyes work. It's so distracting. Yeah, the eye thing. I don't like the eye thing. It's a bit much. You make it jiggly like pudding. Imagine you enter court and the bailiff brings out a TV and it has graduated VTuber. It's like bringing a ghost as a witness. Your Honor, I bring to you the ghost. A person who was murdered. Judge Judy has another show called Judy Justice? What's the difference then? I don't even know. Wolf has to like 2 cans of hairspray before every stream to get his hair to be like this. Yeah, okay, it's not even moving. Yeah, their eyes. The eye physics. The eye jiggle physics. It's real. I was gonna say, what about streamer jiggle physics like Dr. Katz / home movies? I don't know what that means. What is that? The eye thing is very distracting, and once I noticed it, I couldn't unnotice it. But my model has it too. Oh, oh man. Now you'll notice. Now every time you stream, you're like, oh man, look at this. My own eyes are distracting me in OBS. What the... Oh, the line boil. Yeah, that's a different thing. That's not jiggle. It's line boil. They're out there boiling lines. The Omori thing. Oh yeah, they do have the free to use live 2D model does have that. The one that everyone uses. Everyone knows that one. Al dente. Al dente. Anyway, there's many ways to go with this, you know? Reality TV, but it's VTubers instead. That could be a whole genre. You know, what if they had an episode of Jeopardy where they just had VTubers on? What if they had Wheel of Fortune with VTubers? So many possibilities. Lost but VTubers. Lost is not a reality show though, was it? Wasn't it a like a scripted show? Are you talking about Survivor? Yeah, VTubers on Jeopardy. It's only a matter of time. It's gonna happen someday. I don't know when. Sci-fi drama? Yeah. But that's different from reality show. I'm imagining them having to figure out who wins if everyone's in the negative. Has that happened on Jeopardy? I feel like given how long it's aired, it probably has happened. Probably is a notable thing. You're like, check it out. Everyone here is so stupid. They didn't even know the answer to the simplest question. Big Brother. Yeah, the options are infinite. Celebrity Jeopardy is a thing, is it? I guess. I don't know. I actually don't know. Popular enough VTuber. I'm sure there are some that are smart enough to be on Jeopardy. And by smart, I just mean memorize a bunch of trivia. Because you might be like, Wolfie, intelligence, being smart isn't necessarily remembering facts. Well, yeah, okay. I just mean in this context. Smart at Jeopardy. They make the questions way easier for the celebrities. Classic moment. Celebrity moment. Who do you think is the smartest celebrity that isn't like known for being smart? Just like, you know, some random actor, you're like, oh, actually this person is like a genius. This person totally knows everything. They've studied quantum physics. They know this thing. And favorite Celebrity Jeopardy episode is when they have a comedian against anyone, almost anyone not comedian. They're making jokes. Natalie Portman has a PhD in astrophysics. Maybe it's her then. Maybe she is the genius. Imagine VTuber Hollywood Squares. I was also thinking of that. That's like one of the shows that I didn't really watch that much, but I do remember it. It was in fact a notable show. It's pretty much glorified tic-tac-toe. It was always Whoopi Goldberg, right? She was always in the middle. The lead singer of The Offspring has a PhD in organic chemistry. What the heck, man? One of the folks in Big Bang Theory is a real neuroscientist. Which one? Who? I know who they are. I mean, like, I don't personally know them, or like the lady. She hosted Jeopardy on and off. The lady. Wait, we're talking about two different things, right? No, it's the same thing. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, the lady. What's her name? That's cool though. Wonder how she feels having worked on a show that's like kind of like insulting to people's intelligence. You know, imagine being like really smart and then having to be like on the Big Bang Theory that's appealing to like the lowest common denominator. How do you think she feels? Every time there's a punchline that's just bazinga. Think she's happy with that? You think she's like, oh, I went to college for this? It's not even funny. She's getting paid. That is true. Bazooper Bazinga. Classic Sheldon moment. Why was Sheldon so young? The youngest Sheldon out there. Bazooper. What's some other like reality shows? The Amazing Race, you remember that one? I feel like you can't really do that with VTubers. Anyone told you you remind them of Sheldon? It has never happened. Bazinga. Do I say Bazinga? Bazinga. If funny, it must be Bazinga. You were told that once? Are you similar to Bazinga? Sorry, Sheldon. Are you similar to Bazinga? Are you smarter than it? No, it's are you smarter than a 5th grader, right? That was the TV show. Well, they have that as a video game even. And I think some VTubers have played it. But they could do that. Jonathan Bazinga. About are you smarter than a VTuber? I don't know. I'm sure the answer is yes for many people. I'm sure. It's definitely for real. Who do you think is the smartest VTuber? One that's like super... I guess there's a lot of them, huh? There's a lot of pretty smart VTubers. They made a video game based on the worst game to adapt Minute to Win It. I don't know what that is. Never even heard of this show. I would say probably Asahi Lina. The one who reverse engineered the Mac M1 chip. Often live on stream. That's what I think. But yeah, you know, there's many people that know many things. Pretty cool. Surprising how many VTubers I know that are in the medical field or lawyers. Are there a lot of lawyer VTubers? I know what's her name? Juniper, the moth VTuber, right? She's like a lawyer or like an arbiter or something like that. Or are studying to be one. Get Jeff Foxworthy a VTuber model. True. Paralegal. Yeah, one of those things. I don't know the difference. Some sort of law-related thing. Slab. Oh, you mini bot. Minute to Win It had the diners, dive-ins, and dives guy perform comedic tasks. Household items. Oh, what about Taskmaster? I guess it'd be kind of hard for Taskmaster because you need to be there in person. And VTubers don't tend to be personally in places. But actually, I think at the start of this week, Northern Lion and like his friends, they did a sort of like a thing that's kind of like Taskmaster, which I thought was really cool. Bear Taffy had like this podcast show. It was called like Side Quest, and it was kind of like he would give you a bunch of like things that are like, oh, catch 5 fish, or like, you know, kill 5 goblins or something. And it was kind of cool because you could do it in any game. You didn't have to like load into Elden Ring or whatever. You could be like, okay, catch 5 fish. I'm gonna play I don't know, Sega Bass Fishing or whatever. Kill goblins. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna load in. I'm gonna go to addictinggames.com, search up Goblin Slayer or whatever, and then just slay 5 goblins. I thought it was really cool. Welcome, Markler. Saw a clip from that show. Yeah, it was an interesting idea. Good times. And then it's like, you know, find a legendary item, shuffle your deck 5 times, defeat 3 different bosses, no repeats. Or like get arrested in a game, and then Northern Lion was like, oh, I'm gonna play Monopoly. I'm gonna play Monopoly, but I'm all 4 characters. And then I'm gonna try to land on the space where you go to jail. And then he got it in the community chest. It's fun. Very smart idea. There's a show called Arcade Pit, but it requires a lot more setup. There's a lot of things could be done. What do you say that was called? Side Quest with Bear Taffy. But bear is spelled B-A-E-R. Bear Taffy Side Quest. That one. I'm surprised I haven't seen something like that until just now. How would you get arrested in a video game? There's many ways. You could play a game where, you know, you could play GTA. That's like the obvious thing to do. Yeah, you could play like a Elder Scrolls game. You could play Super Mario Sunshine. You know, Mario gets arrested in the first like segment of it. Many options. It's up to you to choose the optimal thing. But then the issue with playing Grand Theft Auto is that you have to install it. If you don't already have it installed, you have to install it. And those games are pretty big. I thought with GTA, do you get arrested? Don't you just die? Actually, I don't know. Maybe. And arrested in Saints Row. Yeah, you could also just like... Also, like, one of the easy things to do that they did was they just loaded up Scribble Knots. Yeah, you could pretty much just summon anything you want in that game. You're like, oh man, I should have thought of that. I feel like it would have been kind of cool if they made it like a competition, though. You know? Like a live competition. It was kind of like they were on the same team doing things together. You literally, if you scroll up, you'll see me post a message that has the name. GTA has jail if the cops bust you. Prison sentence. Yeah, there's like a lot of cool ideas. You could be like, you know, do this thing, do that thing. They have leaderboards. Yeah, but like I feel like it would be cooler if they were like going against each other live, you know, at the same time. Yeah, side quest. You just take that format, record everyone's attempts, that get them all in a Discord call, watch them and rank them. It's Taskmaster. It is true. Oh yeah, Taskmaster is pre-recorded. That is true. It is a thing. It's a good idea. They should do that. Anyway, you know, you could think of so many interesting ideas. You could be like, oh, you know, they probably have to ban Scribble Knots at some point though, because I feel like it's too easy to do anything in Scribble Knots. I'm surprised, you know, you could do it in AI Dungeon if you wanted, but they probably would ban AI Dungeon, I would assume. I don't know. Maybe he just never thought that someone would do it. Okay, this is definitely wrong. It's definitely not what you have to do here. You could try. You could do it. Oh wait, I feel like also the thing about Taskmaster is that it's not just who can do it, right? It's like who did it the funniest or whatever. Sometimes who did it in the best way. It's not just how fast you do it. Like, did you do it in a way that satisfies the challenge? The thing. Yeah, you get to vote on it. Who executed it the best? Who did it the most unique way, right? Because it's like, you know, if it's like the goal is to get arrested, the obvious thing to do would just, you know, load up a game where it's like this. I feel like what Northernlion did, where he would like play Monopoly to get arrested, that would have been unique. Most people, they'd just go to like, you know, oh, let's just go to Grand Theft Auto. Let's just go to this thing. Welcome, Darth Nomad. Yeah, arrested in Monopoly. Is it on like YouTube? I don't know. Would I play this if anyone organized it for you? I don't know. I feel like maybe, I don't know. Possibly. It could happen. I think it'd be fun. Make the best meals in Zelda, but that's like subjective. I guess, yeah, I guess a lot of this is subjective, huh? You need a thick Steam library, but you know, you could also load up itch.io games. You could go to like one of those games that has free Flash games. There's a lot of options. You don't have to buy the game. It could be demos. Many options. But I feel like a lot of them could be trivialized by, you know, because there's like a game for anything, right? You just look up, you know, a Flash game where you kill 5 goblins or whatever. A Flash game focus on killing orcs, etc. Get arrested. Henry Stickmin, that's also a possibility. Quality in-game, oh, I see. Yeah, it's a possibility. Many ways about it. Would have solve a grid puzzle. Could be a thing. Just open Godot or Unity, make a game. Yeah, that's also a possibility. What if they did that? What if someone did that? Someone who knew game development. You just make your own game. Game Jam. Yeah, it's like Game Jam, except like instead of having a day to do it, you have like, or instead of having a week to do something, you just like do it like in 5 minutes. Just fun, just have people prep game ideas. Kill 5 goblins. Okay, download 5 goblin assets from the game store. I guess in that sense, it's kind of like a speed run then. I mean, I guess it is a speed run, but like even more so a speed run. And then you'll have people that prep ahead of time. They're like, okay, let's download all possible graphics. You have to ban AI though. You can't have people AI generating graphics because that would make it too easy. You could just be like, oh, add a goblin, sure. AI generate some goblin sprites. No, you gotta either make the graphics or find them. Yeah, scavenger hunt. That's cool. The ideas are infinite. You could literally do anything. The 3 right there. Make it like Iron Chef and give them a preset library. I think there are game jams that are like that though. There's definitely a bunch of them that they just give you the assets and the music and everything. You have to make your own game using them. But yeah. Cool idea. Genius thing. Why did it take this long for someone to think of this? Maybe someone has thought of this. I just have not seen it until Bear Taffy's thing. It's like, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. It's the lamp asset. Oh yeah, make the best game using this this specific Choco J Dog game jam. Given this Choco J Dog emote, make the best game using this dog as reference. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool if someone had the Choco J Dog game jam? People make platformers. Someone makes an Elden Ring game where you play as the dog. Someone makes a gambling game where you are Choco J Dog. Many options here. You could literally do it right now. Choco J Dog Jam. Dog Cow Jam, that's already an emote. Game Jam. Yeah, that one right there. I thought that was a circus tent. But actually it is a slot machine. I'm gonna hydrate. Yeah, in this game you are Choco J Dog. First person Choco J Dog game. Okay, I'm hydrating now. I've hydrated. I think the game scavenger hunt is more general to organize. The game jam one, you have to be in game dev communities. I don't know. I don't know things about game dev. Imagine making games. Gamer Taskmaster, Saints Row, make an outfit that fits your secret word theme. Yeah, that's also a thing. Making outfits in games. Customizing your character, choosing different things. Welcome Loki. What does game jam taste like? It tastes like game, obviously. It's pretty gamey, you know? When people describe food as gamey, that's what game jam tastes like. It's literally the exact reason they made that word. Blood and sweat. That does not sound tasty. What about tears? What about blood and tears, huh? Anyway. What else is going on? Any even other thing? Anything else even a thing? Tears as if you try to win. What about tears? Have you ever seen, like, on shampoo bottles, it says no more tears? Is it tears or tears? Because, like, it could be both. It could be like, you know, if you get the shampoo in your eye, you don't start tearing up. Or your hair doesn't get torn apart like tears. Tears? Sorry, tears. What did they mean? Because it's not obvious. Unless you looked at shampoo from other languages. Right? Because, you know, tears and tears is only a thing in English. Maybe there's another language, but it's mostly an English thing where they're spelled the same. It's literally written inside of a teardrop. Well, not always. It depends on the brand. Tearing your hair out. Yeah, tearing your hair out. They say no more tears, but they don't know about my existential dread. They don't even know. Not even aware of how much we're tearing right now. Tier lists. This music is a bit... is this still the same playlist? This doesn't sound like lo-fi. It seems a bit more energetic than lo-fi would normally be. It's kind of like funk. Is that the genre I'm thinking of? I don't know. I don't know genres. Maybe this is lo-fi. Maybe it totally is fine. I don't know. Anyway, what else did I do yesterday? There was a train delay. The trains were very delayed. Apparently there was like a tree that fell on the train track somewhere. It was like, what the heck, man? It caused, you know, if something happens far away, it has rippling effects on the entire train system. Transfers are messed up. Tree on the track. Suddenly you got a bunch of people like having to clean up the tree. And like, I didn't see the tree, but like I looked it up on Twitter afterwards. And I'm like, man, that's a big tree. That tree that fell on the tracks was huge. And then since there were delays, I got to the office like 15 minutes later than usual. And you know what was surprising? Is that shadows change so much in the course of 15 minutes. This sounds kind of weird. You're like, Wolfie, what do you mean? Shadows change in 15 minutes? I mean, usually at the time that when I go to work, there's like this one intersection that I wait at sometimes. And like, every time I'm there, I notice the shadow isn't right up against, like the shadow of the nearest building is not right up next to the road or whatever, the crosswalk. And so I usually wait a bit farther back because like I want to be in the shade. But then just being 15 minutes late, suddenly like the entire crosswalk was in the shade. And I was like, what the frick? I can stand here now and not have the sun be like directly directly on me. It's crazy. Time changes so much. You don't really think about it. It could be 15 minutes late. Suddenly, the environment has changed. So different. Me when the sun isn't a deadly laser. Exactly. Me when I can stand there and it's fine. Anyway, it was cool though. Also, like, I was late, but everyone on my team was later, and they weren't even on the trains that were delayed. I got to the office late, and then like no one was there. I was like, "What the heck? Where's my team?" And then someone arrived like half an hour later, and I was like, "Hey, the trains were delayed." He's like, "What? The trains were delayed?" It's like, "Yeah, there's a big tree." And he's like, "What? There's a tree? What the heck?" And then I showed him the photo of the tree from Twitter, and he's like, "Wow, that's a huge freaking tree. What the heck, man?" I know, never even seen a tree on the tracks that big. Can't go outside without sunscreen anymore. My skin actually burns. Are you a vampire? Maybe you should get one of those UV umbrellas. I feel like you rarely see those, right? We talked about them some time ago. You're just white. What the? Doxed? Zoli dox. I guess you are German. So it's kind of, you know, not that everyone in German is white, but like, it's most likely, you know? Menu. Back to menu. Oh, look at this. We got a bunch of different... I thought this was like a dog. You see this and think like this is a dog's nose? This is like the dog's mouth? I thought they would add something here like the eyes. But they didn't. It's not a dog. It's simply a sailing hat of some kind. Yeah, Choco J stare. Why does Choco Jax have so many stare emotes? Got Choco J stare, Choco J D stare, Choco J dog stare. Fair enough. So true. Okay, we're gonna do this one. A lot of things out here. This one surely has to be this. It literally has to, right? Because like this one is not possible. This literally can't go there. Implies Choco does it a lot. Staring. Anyone out there staring though? Staircase. Stairmaster. Supposedly people stare a lot on the subway in Germany. Stare at what? At other people? I'm often staring at the floor. Usually I don't notice it. I either look at my phone or I stare at people. Well, then you're the one who's doing the staring. So surely you would notice. Because you are the starer. The one doing the staring. I think crying still beats staring out. Choco J cry sob. What's that one? Is this one sob? Sob? Sob ooh, not like this. Sob? I can't. Well, I can't is a different kind of... It's like a different kind of crying though. It's like I would not group I can't with the same. Sobbing wah wah wah, you know. Apparently Mint Phantom also has a lot of crying emotes. And when I drew the I can't emote, someone was like, finally, another crying emote. I was like, what do you mean? This, I guess it is crying. Now that now that I think about it, I can't is kind of like crying, but it's like, it's not the same kind of crying. It's got a totally different connotation. I would put it in a separate category. Bro, I have this unhealthy curiosity about what people do on their phones. Today I saw a guy watch a stream of a guy on Billy play Elden Ring. It's a whole different vibe. Just watching people on their phones. I do that sometimes. I notice when people are playing like New York Times games. A lot of people play that spelling bee game, and I'm like, I never understood the appeal of that game. It's like one of the New York Times games that I never play. Like, I don't get the point. It doesn't seem fun to me. But you know, I've seen many people do it. I'm like, surely there's something about this, right? They love it. Everyone loves it. And for what? Just spell words? Yeah, literally the worst one. What are they thinking? It's what you play to flex that you pay for a sub. Do you get extra like things if you pay for it? You get extra guesses? Because you can play it for free, right? I don't know. This doesn't seem fun. You can only you can play some of it. It's not even that good though. Like, why would you? What's the value in this? Yo, imagine if they made Connections a pay-to-play game. They would get so much money. But they won't, because they will never do it, because everyone would hate them for it. But if they did, many people would do it. They'd be like, oh man, I guess I'll pay for it. Not me though, I would never. You can't finish the game, you can't even do it. It's kind of messed up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo this. Something here is definitely wrong. So this 8 does have to go here. This 4 does have to go here. This 6 does have to go here. Connections is a loss leader. But like, I feel like playing the New York Times games doesn't make me want to like access the other parts of the site. I mean, like, I guess it probably works on some people. But when I play the games, I'm only there for the games. I'm not like, oh, let me like read an article. let me pay money for like, I don't know, whatever. Do they even have ads on that page? I don't know. They might, and I just have never seen them because I have ad block. You block Origin, I mean. Welcome, Old Man Diabetes. It's like, you know how many people play that game and they're like, oh, you know what? That's a fun game. I'm gonna pay for that. You know, it's probably enough people that it's worth it. But like, I don't think anyone that I know pays for the New York Times games. Unfortunately, New York Times is litigious. If they made pay to play, someone would make a free version. But I feel like, well, I mean, yeah, that's also a thing for crosswords though, right? New York Times crosswords requires paying money, but like people just do it. They just copy the things for free, and like I guess they're fine with that because they don't take down the websites or anything. So like, yeah, maybe it's fine. There's already a website that does that, right? With connections, they have all the previous connections things. I think they also have the feature that I wanted, which is to not automatically fail you if you get all the words wrong, or like all your guesses. It's like, I don't like the fact that if you get everything wrong, they just tell you the answer. You know, you have no chance to say, but actually, let me just give me a few extra tries. They just tell you. They send tons of takedown notices over the Wordle trademark. Yeah, but like, you could just call it something else, right? You don't have to call it connections. I don't know. Sorry, what am I doing here? What am I doing in this puzzle? I keep doing the same thing. Okay, so we know these have to be there. This one does have to be there. This does have to be there. The 4 does have to go up. Now this is where things start getting interesting. This 6 could be here, it could be there. This 6 could be here, or it could go down here. We have to use process of elimination. The trademark thing I can understand given how much money they paid for it. It's a lot of money. What's my favorite internet game or browser game? I would say Connections is up there. It's always interesting to play. Always makes you think. Exercises your thinking muscles. It's like, it's pretty well curated. They have things that trick you. Like that one time when I thought it was like chips, you know, they had, was it Lay for Lay's. They had a Wise, they had Ruffle, they had like something else, and I was like, oh, I got it. It's got to be chips, but it wasn't. A lot of people, they're like, Wise. What is that? Wise chips? I don't know what the heck is Wise chips. I grew up with Wise. I feel like this is uncommon, but like when I grew up, everyone knows Cheetos, right? They're like, oh, Cheetos, that's the, they got the two different kinds. They got the puffy Cheetos, they got the crunchy ones. When I grew up, I did not grow up with Cheetos. I don't know how many people know about cheese doodles. That's what I knew them as. When I think of it, I'm like, oh yeah, those are cheese doodles. But everyone's like, no, it's gotta be Cheetos. Cheese doodles are the Wise equivalent of Cheetos. And they're like the same thing, People are like, oh, obviously brands are different, the flavor's different, it's the same. Utz, I'm not really a fan of Utz. I feel like they're mostly known for like their potato chips, and I'm not a huge fan of like plain potato chips. Or like potato chips in general. Give me like a corn chip any day. I've said this many times. Some people disagree. They're like, why would you prefer corn chips over potato chips? I just feel like potato chips are too oily. That's my opinion. You eat some potato chips, suddenly you feel so greasy. Corn chips are like not as much. Gotta get those huge jars of the round Cheeto balls. I've talked about this before. Why are those always in like huge containers? They never come in like bags, right? Why is that? Is it because like they're likely to get like crushed and then they're no longer spherical? Maybe that's it. Gotta eat potato chips with chopsticks? So true. Welcome, Hamp. Did I greet you already? I feel like you could just say welcome. You could just say hi twice and I would have. No, that was your first message. Okay, you're trustworthy. Everyone's trustworthy. No one would just say hello twice, because that would be messed up. Giant jar. Get to play with the jar. Yeah, you could imagine if the jar creatures from Elden Ring had cheese balls in them. Wouldn't that be cool? What if Elden Ring made a snack that was like shaped like the jars, and then they put cheese balls in them? It'd be a collector's item. Everyone would love it. Okay, Zoli said, as many times as I've heard this, I've never done it before. To use chopsticks? I've done it many times. I think it's good. Potato chips are too brittle to eat with chopsticks. Maybe I'm too much an ape to grab it gracefully. Can't even read. I think it's easy. Elden O's for chips. Maybe you're just grasping it too heavily. What's the term? Not heavily. What's the term? Strongly. You could do a light grab. Does anyone know what the meta is here? What do I even do? This 4 has to go this way. This 6, oh wait, this 6 has to go here, right? It can't possibly go here because then this 4 wouldn't have enough. So that has to be here. This 4 could be there. Could be there. Welcome, Nari, for chips. You can tell we're not British here, because, they would call them crisps. Upper 6 is 2 rows, 3 columns. Okay, what if it wasn't? If it was here, what would that make impossible? Oh yeah, if it was here, then this thing could not possibly fill. No, it could be there. It's possible. This is possible. This might even be it, actually. No, it can't. Then you have this. It's not possible. Okay, wait, what did I have here? This one. Like this? Okay, but like, okay, if this was here, then this two, wait, this two, no. Okay, let's look down here. What do they got here? Also, thank you, Twilly, for the raid. What were you doing? Was it League of Legends? I hope it wasn't League of Legends. Dice and fold. I don't know what that is. Well, whatever it was, I hope you had a good stream. Hope you folded many dice or die or whatever. The lower 6 has to be flat. This one? Yeah, this one has to. Oh wait, you're saying it has to be this? Oh yeah, I guess it could be this. True. Have you ever thought about how pattern fabric is made? No. I have not. Roll dices and kill enemies? That sounds great. Hope you rolled many. Hope many enemies were killed. Destroyed by whatever it is that you use in that game to destroy things. Weapons, maybe. Dices. I always forget, what is the plural and which one is a singular? Die or dice? Die is singular, right? And dice is plural? Roll dice or roll a die. Dice is the plural, okay. I get it. Yeah, dicey dungeon. Okay, so you say the 6 has to be here. But if it was here, then, oh yeah, then you're right. Then this 2, there would be nothing possible there. Well, like this could be this, right? But then this 4 can't go down there. And then if this was, that was this. If this was this, then you can't. Yeah, then this 2 has nowhere to go. Wait, no, this 2 could go there. That's possible, right? This is possible. No, but then this 2, oh, then you have this, and this is not possible. So this game is hard. I intentionally say dice for singular because it's more understandable. Yeah, I think so as well. Imagine people are like, you know, if someone said dice for singular and you had to be like, actually, sorry, if they said dice for singular, yeah, you're like, actually the singular form is die. You should say roll a die instead. You'd be like, all right, whatever. No one cares. It's fine. Dices. Zoe said, I got really curious today. The standard strat is to weave different kinds of yarns into a fabric. They use a 200-year-old machine that was effectively punch card driven. You could encode picture element based patterns onto them. I got recommended a video of someone doing like a complex pattern, and they had like a bunch of I don't even know what those things are called. They had like a bunch of pins and something, and then they had like the wires coming out. Not the wires, the thread, the yarn coming out. And then they're kind of just like moving the things around arbitrarily. I don't even know how to describe this. I should have liked the tweet or like the video or something. Actually, maybe it's in my watch history. My YouTube history. And like, I didn't know this is how they made these. It looks so complicated. Yeah, that thing. You saw the same thing. What are those called? It wasn't a machine though. It was like a person doing it. Manually. Okay, let's look at my history. My watch history. Got many videos out here. Watched a lot of Polo EN clips. Galvanized steel clip. Guy collapses a building clip. Mario GeoGuessr clip. Where did I not watch this on YouTube? Where is this? It should be in my watch history somewhere. It's not. I can't find it. Maybe I saw it on Twitter. Wait, no, maybe it's here. I don't see it. I can't find it. It's not Loomso. It's like a guy. It's like someone just doing... Wait, hold on. Here it is. Here it is. This video. This video right here. Oh, this is loud. This is loud. This one. You look at this one. You're like, what the heck are they doing? Let me try to pull it up in like a web view, browser source. I got this recommended the other day. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Is this loud? Is this gonna be really loud? Oh god, this is kind of... How do I... Is that really loud? If that is really loud, I'm sorry. But like, what are they doing? It's probably really loud, huh? This is how they make like this pattern. It's crazy. It kind of looks like they're just shuffling things around arbitrarily. Okay, anyway, that was something. That's interesting. I never thought of... It's muted? Okay, good. Good. Because it was really loud to me. They're weaving. Is that weaving, though? You didn't hear it? Okay, good. It was just music. And loud clacking sounds. But the music was really loud. A lace, yeah. Like, I never thought about how they did that. I'm like, wow, what the heck? That's how they do that? I feel like it'd be really easy to mess up. You have like so many things that could go wrong. When are they coming back? What? Weaving? It's not even... That's not even the word. Weaving? That's a different term. So it's totally not even... Okay, this one can go here. This is not right. This is wrong. Hold on. This can't possibly be here, right? Because of this? I don't know. Sometimes these are easy, but like sometimes they're impossible. What even are you supposed to do? This one. Because like this one can't go there, right? It's not even possible. Wait, this is not even possible. This game literally not even doable. Okay, what if it was this? What if it went this way? Bobbin lace? That was called bobbin lace. Okay, I feel like this is also wrong. Seems like it's not this. Because then, like, what goes up here, right? That's not even... Oh, what if it's this? Wait a second. Hold this. There, we got it. I got it. It's that simple. So simple. This was very hard difficulty. Bobbin lace is a lace textile made by braiding and twisting lengths of thread or wound on bobbins to manage them. As the work progresses, the weaving is held in place with pins set in a lace pillow. Placement of the pins usually determined by a pattern or prickling pinned on the pillow. I see. That's pretty cool. It's like a lot of hobbies that we didn't even consider existed out there. We don't even know. Never even thought about it. Anyway, it's Picross time. Picross S2. I'm gonna turn off the music in Picross because we're out here listening to lo-fi stream beats. It's totally different. Also, did I welcome Cole? I don't think I did. Welcome. Where's the music? Where's the music? Turn that music off. Get out there. Okay, let's do Picross. Let us do one of these puzzles. Let's do this one. This one, 20 by 15, that's huge. 15, yeah, 20 by 15. Sure, let's do this one. Look at this. Look at this. Literally right there. Look at that one. Perfect. Only got aware because I exposed myself to cosplayer talk, and those people were talking about getting into the market for fabrics. Then I saw a fabric shop. Making fabric is crazy. Yeah, it's like so much effort. So much effort goes into doing things, you know? People out there just making things. You don't even understand. You don't even know what it's like. And maybe you do. Maybe you do. You understand some things now. Anyone learn anything recently? Any cool videos and you're like, whoa, I didn't know this existed. Oh, I got another video recommend of some guy making like a woodworking thing. Woodwork, I sure hope so. There was like some guy making like a bunch of cubes on a wood pattern design. It's like the way that he made it was so cool. I thought that they just like dyed the wood, but they like cut up different types of wood and it aligned perfectly. A little kitchen towel in a checkerboard pattern is high effort. It's so true. Okay, let's see. Where's this video? It wasn't a YouTube short, I think. It was like a full-length video. No, it was a short. Okay. Let me show this video to you all. And you'll be like, whoa, that's so cool. That video is so cool. This one. Look, we're reacting now. This guy is making a wood thing. And then like at the end of it, he's got... This is really loud to me. I think it's muted for you all, but for me it's really loud. But look, he's making this pattern, right? And then like at some point, look, he does all of this. He aligns it. And then look at that. Isn't that so cool? He made these cubes. It's like, man, I would not have thought to do this. Look at that pattern, bro. It's like so much effort to make something like this. I thought they would have just like dyed the wood. But it's totally just made of different types of wood. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. Look at that. It's so cool. Like, you made this. I don't even, you know, like if I saw that at the store, I'd be like, oh, that's a cool design. But I would not have thought it would take this amount of effort. Anyway, it's cool. You know, a lot of things out there, we don't think about the effort that goes into making them. Look at that. Look at the alignment. Look at the perfection right there. Yeah, we're watching it twice. He turns it around, it's like, whoa, what the? How did he do that? How does he do this? Wood is pretty neat. Anyway, that's it. That's pretty cool. The creeper emote, is that new? Is that new emote? Also welcome X-Tag, I don't think I welcome you. Is that your first message? Did I welcome Tag Barrel? I don't know if I did. I didn't. Welcome Tag Barrel. Same thing with 3D modeling. Oh, you should get into craft someday. You could do it right now. You could literally be 3D modeling as we speak. Right now. You could open up Blender. You could make the Blender donut. And it would be so cool. Try to get back to it on Sunday. Yeah, you could do it. I believe in you. You could even do it on stream. That could be your stream idea. I guess you already have a schedule planned out. Unless you already had this planned. You could have already planned to do a 3D modeling stream. Maybe. Anyway. Things do require effort. And then you're like, wow, this thing is crazy. The things that people do, the time that people spend working on this thing. People, they just see the finished product and they're like, oh, look at that. That's a cool looking design. Considered it, but want to do things off stream. Can't be streaming 12 hours a day. Why not? Why not? You could be doing, Choco's doing it, right? She's doing like a 24-hour cap stream or something. You could literally do it. Not that you should, but you could. I wouldn't, but you could. How does she do it? I don't even know. Alcohol, probably. Probably a lot of alcohol. Welcome, Admiral Kobayashi. You don't understand? I'm already at 10 hours a day average somehow. Yeah, but if it's 10, you can go to 12. 8? Okay, if it's 8, it's different. She do be very alcohol. But you're also, you know, Michael, you're also very alcohol. Just out there on that alcohol. I have energy. He does have it. She has so much energy. When you think of streamers that have energy, there's Choco J energy right there. It's literally in her name. What did I mean by that? I don't know. What did you mean by that? When you... Wait, this is wrong. Hold on. Why is this a 5? Not even correct. Choco does have a lot of energy. Her community is really full of energy too. True. So true. Are you drinking today, Choco? It's Friday. No, she's doing a subathon thing. I don't know if it's a subathon. One of those... It is a subathon, right? One of those capped 24-hour things. Subathon. I don't know. Thing. Energy. What about NRDs? Got them. What the 4? What about ARG through Emergy? Oh no. Never even heard of them. If they were important, I feel like we would have heard of them by now. But they're not. So therefore, we don't know anything. What about the other letters, huh? What about the numbers? We're literally playing a numbers game, and you're out there talking about letters. Come on. Everyone knows. It's all about the numbers, you know? Like the 1, the 2. He doesn't even have the clergy. Doesn't even know. The subathon is tomorrow. Wait, then what's today? What the heck is today? I thought it was today. Let me check the schedule. Oh, Chain Together. Right. That's... A lot of people have been playing that recently. Chain Together. Northern Line was playing it. Saw a bunch of like Holo Ian was playing it. Yeah, I also thought it was today. Michael's there. Can you believe Michael, the hunter? 1122 is there right now. It's literally right there. Well, it's not today. It's actually tomorrow. Yeah, what time does it start tomorrow? What time even? 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so then, you know, it's good time. Good time. It's not earlier than my stream, which is good. Because then I could watch part of it. I could watch much of it. Impossible drinking game. Drink whenever I get bullied in this collab. What if you did that? Never consider reading the number as 1022. Yeah, because that would be wrong. It's 1122. But yeah, I did that purposely. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I pronounced it as 1122? So I did it. And then, you know, then that's how it is. That's how everything is out here. Just do things because it might be funny. It might be vaguely humorous. I say 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 right there. Yo, wait a second. Look, it's literally Michael Hunt's number right there. If you disregard the final 2. There's so much. So much you could do. Anyway, what do I do here? I feel like I'm stuck. 1 2. No, I did that already. I did this already. What about this one? What if the 3 was there? Could be there. What if the 3 was here? That's possible. What if the 3 is here? That's also possible. So I don't know what to do. 4 3 1 1 1 for 3 1 for 3. That's, I feel like I make this joke too much. What can I even do? If you were in this situation, what would you even do here? Would you just give up? Would you simply give up and play the Elden Ring DLC? Actually, the other day at work, one person who knew that I like Souls games, he was like, hey, I got the Elden Ring DLC. I know you didn't beat the base game yet. And I was like, actually, I've been replaying it. And he's like, oh, cool, what build do you have? And I was like, oh, I have a strength int build. I use the claymore. I have the magic thing that, you know, that makes the swords out there. Yeah. I would simply give up and sleep. You would sleep at this time of the day? It is so early though, and it's gonna be a weekend. I would simply solve the puzzle. Yeah, but like how? How would you do it? That's the question. You gotta know the specific steps you would take to do this. He really wants to see the Choco column. Second last column. Oh, so true. Literally, that was literally the only thing you could even do there. We're very sleepy. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can watch the VOD. Imagine watching VODs, though. Couldn't be me. When was the last time I even watched the VOD? I don't even know. I can't even remember. What if I check my YouTube history? Do I even have... Oh wait, no, I guess... No, okay, yeah. Northern Line clips kind of count. I've talked about this already. Hold on, but like, have I watched a clip? Actually, I guess clips are different from VODs because they're like condensed to the most like interesting parts. If I look through my YouTube watch history, I don't see any VODs. Only live streams and clips. VODs take more effort for me to watch. Yeah. You can watch a VOD at 2x. I always watch VODs at 2x. When I do watch VODs at 2x, I always do that. You watched my VOD recently. But why? There's not even anything of value. As soon as the stream ends, it's kind of just like it's lost to the ether. It's life. Literally, that's a metaphor for life. Metaphor. What about meta 1 through 3? That's the question. What even about that? Wanted to see my whole live justice convo? Yeah. It was in fact a thing. I like seeing people talk about them though. People are like, oh, what the heck, Cecilia said this thing? I'm like, oh, classic Cecilia. Classic Cecilia moment. Thing that she says sometimes. That I somehow know about. I went back the next day, put my comments into Discord because I hate YouTube comments. This guy hates commenting. Not even for the engagement. Writing a life story in Twitch chat, no biggie. A YouTube comment, no can do. Imagine commenting though. Actually, Slime Molder left a comment. I liked that comment. He said a Wolfie. And I was like, that's a comment. I'll click the like button on it. It was good. It adds to the engagement. People can be like, whoa, comment for the algorithm? So that no one watches this this VOD. YouTube in bot hell. Yeah, there's a lot of bots. You know, some of them are like they're getting kind of smart about it. There was one bot that like was leaving really positive comments. It was like, oh, love your content, great content. Okay, let me read this one exactly. It says, hey friend, your distinctive style and refreshing perspective are desperately needed on YouTube and streaming, as they even mention VTubers. As a VTuber, the content creation community is craving your unique skills and voice and expertise. What's the spark that would reignite your passion and unleash your channel's full potential, propelling you to new heights and a blazing success? And then it's like, I have an idea for this. I'm like, what the heck, man? They literally mention VTubers. There's another bot that's like, great content streamer, and then you're like, oh, that's a nice comment. And then you look at their username and it's like, buy free followers or something. I'm like, man, I thought it was someone leaving a nice comment. It's just someone out there advertising their follower scam bot. Chat GPT. Hey, great content. Love to see your progress as a VTuber. The VTubing industry could really use skills such as yours. Would you be interested in hearing my idea for propelling your channel to the next greatest heights? Yeah, totally. Yeah, tell me. I gotta know. Gotta know the secrets. No. I realize the term channel comes from television. No, it comes from the river. It comes from the rivulet. What is a rivulet? Hold on. I've heard this word a lot. Rivulet. Oh, it's a very small stream. Yeah, this is what it is. Rivulet. Streams. A very small stream. So true. When you have a stream that lasts for 5 minutes before it gets disconnected, that's a rivulet. That's not a stream. That's a rivulet. It's literally what it is. You should start calling it that. Hey guys, no stream today, but I'll have a rivulet. You're like, what the heck is a rivulet? Just a small stream. They're like, oh, that's clever. I get it. A rivulet? That's great. Yo, what if they had that? What if there was a streaming platform focused on short form streams? You know, on Twitch, the meta is streaming like 10 hours a day. But like, what if there was a platform that focused on short streams? And then it's like Rivulet. And everyone's like, oh, do you check out Rivulet? It's kind of like a Vine, but for streams. Note how I didn't say TikTok, because TikTok does have streams. Vine. That'd be a wild gimmick. It also would be kind of counterproductive though, because like, what if you want to stream longer? Isn't that chat roulette? No? Isn't chat roulette something completely different? Isn't that just like you get paired with a random person? It's not like chat is watching you or anything. I don't know. It's one-on-one. Yeah, but like, that's not what I'm describing though. It's a totally different thing. And also not random. It's short streams. Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like the traditional streaming of one broadcaster, many viewers. And not random. You choose who you want to watch. Have I been on chat roulette? I have never been, and I have no intention of ever going on there. As you could probably see some really inappropriate stuff. Someone could literally show you, like, you know, gore. They could show you pornography. They could show you just things that you don't want to see. You know, it's like hard to stop that, you know? They would have to detect them and then ban them afterwards, but then you'd already seen it. Anyway, what do I do? What do I do here? Got the 1, got the 2. It's gotta be this one, right? 1, 2, 1, 4. Oh, this is it. This has got, no, this is, yeah, this is it. This has gotta be there. That's gotta be there. 1, 2's gotta be there. It's like the hellspawn known as Omegle. How is Omegle different from chat roulette? Are they like this? Are they the same thing? Because to me, in my mind, they're like the same product, right? Just with different names. I'm incredibly curious about doing it, but I also don't want to because of that reason. I mean, you could just like, you could watch someone else do it. You can go watch people streaming their chat roulette experience. I guess it's not the same. I think there is a platform that's trying to do something like that for VTubers. I think I saw like an ad on Twitter or something. It's like, hey, it's like Omegle but with VTubers. I'm like, what? What the heck? 6th last column. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, true. This one has to be there. It has to be there. It has to be there. I made an Omegle for VTubers where you can talk. Is it this one? Is this the one? I don't know if this is the one that I saw. No, this is different. But there was another one. This one gives you a VTuber avatar. I meant one where like you already have like your own VTuber avatar and you interact with other VTubers for networking. I don't know. I don't know the name of it. I don't even know where or when I saw it. I just remember it. I was like, oh, that's interesting idea. VTubing, virtual tubing. It makes sense. Is it this one? Maybe. It's this one. I think it is this one. Yeah. This looks familiar to me. Voop. Yeah, this one. It is this one. Actually, I don't know. Is this one where you have your own VTuber model? Or they give you one? This is for Vroid. It also supports Live 2D. I don't know. Anyway, that's a thing that exists, I guess. If you're interested, there it is. Seems to be meant for people who love collabs but hate organizing them. Yeah, that's how I saw it advertised. Anyway, interesting idea. People that want to network but have not really a way to do it. I guess, I don't know. We got the 2 right there, we got the 3. People weren't deathly afraid of using guest star. I keep forgetting that's the thing. I feel like they're not advertising it enough. Don't even realize that it exists. But yeah, that's a cool idea. But I always don't even know. Okay, what else can we do here? What else could you even consider doing here? Get this one. This one? Oh, this one has to be a 1. They aren't advertising it enough. I think Dan Clancy would be upset. I don't think they're advertising it enough. If you're saying they're already putting a lot of ads about it, it's not enough, okay? Because like I read about it when it was first announced. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. But I do not even, I guess because I don't collab. Maybe that's why. Because like I don't specifically look for ways to collab. I don't know. Okay, got a one, another one. Okay, so this 2 does have to be there. When's the next collab? I don't even know. What if the last collab I had was like the last collab I ever knew? People are usually mad about it being shoved into everyone's throat. Many a new feature is just streamed together improvements. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the interface is like. I don't know how it works. What was the last one? Was it Choco or Channel? I think it was the Clubhouse Games 51 collab with Choco. That was my last collab that I did. I think so. That was like last year even. Classic. On track for the 1 collab per year. A Voop chat. Voop. What does that even mean? A Voop? Voop? VTuber? VTuber? VTuberin? Okay, 1 3 1 2. 1 2 1 4. Okay, hold on. This one's gotta be something, right? 1 1. That's right. The 1 1 is there. The 2 could be there. Okay, but no, you could have the 1 there. The 2 could be there. Another 2 could be there. Okay, never mind. That doesn't tell us anything. Game's kind of hard. Why did I choose this one? This is literally my first Picross of the day. I just had to choose this freaking this huge puzzle. This impossible puzzle out here. 2 1 2 1. Oh, hold on. It literally has to be that. 9th row as well. 9th row. True. And then that can't be there. And then this has to go up. Ah, so that has to be a 3. Welcome. Thank you, Raiders. Hello. Welcome. Bear who eats the salmon. Shout out. Bear eats salmon. You were playing retro. I was gonna say retro. I knew it. It doesn't tell me anything. I don't know what you were doing. It doesn't even show the title for some reason. I hope you had a good retro stream though. Whatever it was you were playing, I hope it was a fun time. I hope you enjoyed the old school experience. Whatever it was, whatever that game was, I don't know. It's welcome, Raiders. We're playing Picross. I've spent 23 minutes on this puzzle. I'm starting to make some progress, I think. Look at that. Look at this one. Welcome, Moonis overused iPad. Minesweeper from Wish. Yeah, Minesweeper wishes it was this, right? That's what I'm saying. Everyone's saying that. Think of this as spreadsheets. Think of this as numbers simulator. You just have to get numbers to show up in the right place. It's that easy. You got squares, you got a grid. It's like crosswords. Let's see, I'm thinking though, and I'm checking their Twitter, and they say our origin story, 3 problems for indie VTubers. Those things. That is in fact they have said. Let's see, but is it really that hard to meet new VTubers when you start out? Usually you can just hang out in places, get to know people pretty easily. Have you tried though? I don't know. Surely it's a problem. People are out there. There is a demand for it. Everyone's introverted. They're all like, oh, I want to talk to people, but I don't know how. Imagine knowing people. Imagine even knowing anyone. But I feel like also not everyone has the time to spend watching other people's streams, you know? Some people have other things to do. You can't expect everyone to be active in their friends' chats and all that. Maybe you have like a job. Maybe you have like other things to do. Other streams you want to watch. Anyway. That's how it is. That's how life is. People have things they gotta do. Maybe they have like a child to take care of. I feel like that's pretty rare though. I feel like VTubers having actual children to take care of is like not that common. It definitely does happen. It does exist. Yeah, job. Imagine having a job. I would simply just be unemployed. I'm just kidding. It says a lot about society. It sure does, right? What's the deal with society? Welcome Props Not Jack. Welcome Yuko. What even is the deal with society? It's got the word sus in it. This sure is sus though. Society. Literally among us. Have I gotten cool? This is literally the first Picross I've done today. So no, unfortunately I've been stuck on this for 26 minutes. I was playing Stitch before this. Rarely hear of VTubers going on Tinder. What? Do people do that? Like as their VTuber self or like as their real self? And then saying that they are a VTuber. What do you mean? What are you talking about? As their real self? Okay, I was imagining like you were talking about someone who like goes on Tinder and puts their VTuber avatar on there. And check it out, this is me. In general. I feel like most people probably don't talk about it though, right? But I have seen some people tweet about it. They're like, oh, I tried going on Tinder today and this guy, I don't know, whatever. So I mean, to have kids, you first need to make kids. No, you could adopt. You don't have to literally create them. He doesn't believe in adoption. Kids aren't even real. What even can I do? I don't think you get to adopt kids without a partnership either. Is that true? Do you have to be in a partner to adopt? 6 column has 1 spot. 1 1 1 2 3. So true. From the second to last row, that's all I had to read. All I have to read is that. I don't even need to read the rest of it. If you just tell me one row and column, I can infer. There's a 2, you got the 1, the 3, this has to be there. True, thank you. Apparently you can. Is it wild? I've watched so many of your Picross streams, I still don't know how to play. I've literally explained it like 10 times right now. I feel like if you don't get it by now, there's no chance. Having a partner makes the adoption process easier. Yeah, they're probably like, yeah, like why do you want to adopt? Like do you have experience taking care of a child? Do you do this thing? Probably seen as suspicious to adopt single. That's also true. I'm sure there's many considerations they make. Anyway, I don't know. VTubers out there. They're just out there living their life. Okay, now what? There could always be some but that say, no, you're not normal person adopting, reject. It is true. It is true. They do have people deciding things. Do they do that for animals as well? Like if you want to adopt like a dog or like a hamster or something. I guess maybe not for a hamster, but like for a dog, do they go like, are you fit to adopt this dog? Probably not. I actually don't know. I've never adopted a dog before. See, I think I've been absent for the explanations. Oh man. Anyway, this is not the good puzzle to explain on because it is kind of complicated. This is pretty high level out here. Gotta have years of experience to understand this puzzle. The 2 right there. The 3. Thank you also for the 24 months. This is 23. This is 24. They might not let you if you are drooling while adopting an animal. Is that true? Can they make judgments based on your physical disabilities? What if you were drooling because you had a medical condition? They not allow that? Would they be like, sir, you're drooling? Can't have a dog. You can't be drooling and adopt a dog. You're drooling and look hungry. I don't think that's real. I don't think they would disqualify you from adopting a dog because you looked hungry. Serious breeders or rescues often question you a bit before allowing an adoption. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess it depends on the place. Some shelters just do basic interviews, maybe to see if you've been convicted for animal abuse. Yeah. Perhaps. Because, like, I feel like that makes sense. You know, you don't know what the person has done. What if they have committed many serious crimes? Especially related to animals. We just don't know. Also, I'm, like, really late for hydration. Where the heck is Stanley? Why is Stanley, you're normally, like, you post an emo when it's, like, time for me to sip. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate now. Alright, I've hydrated. Hugo says, I've recently taken to leaving my house and now I set up at the Wegmans food court. So I don't get distracted and get stuff done, but it's the end of the day I'm allowing myself distracted. Go into the food court. I feel like most people, they just go to like a coffee shop, right? I don't tend to hear of people going to food court, but I guess that also kind of makes sense. Got stuff set up there. Is it true that in some places, like a lot of cafes in Europe, don't allow people to do co-working in cafes? I saw this tweet. I don't know if it was a tweet or like I don't know, something else. It was like someone posted a thing that was like was it in Germany? I don't know. Somewhere they were just like, no laptops allowed. Don't you dare do co-working here. They're like, oh yeah. It is kind of weird when you think about it. Like someone can buy a coffee for like, I don't know, how much the coffees cost? $5, $10? And then they can spend like 8 hours sitting in your cafe and just like on their laptop the whole time. It's kind of wild. I guess that is in fact a thing that people do. It's like, are there other restaurants like that? McDonald's, you could go to McDonald's. Just use their Wi-Fi. I guess people do that, huh? Hopefully they never find out about libraries. Yeah, but coffee shops are so different. I used to do coffee shops, but then I felt obligated to buy drinks. But there's a massive seating area on the second floor where no one bothers you. I just go here and use the free water and ice dispenser. So true. I used to go to Starbucks and not buy anything and then just go up on the second floor and sit there and draw. Classic times. Might even remember that. Remember that? That classic Starbucks second floor? Midtown? Those were the times. I didn't even feel bad about it. It's like, yes, Starbucks, whatever. What are they gonna do, huh? They're gonna tell me to leave? They could, but they won't. They never have. Yeah, I remember. I was there. You were probably there at some point. Guy who moved to California was there. Remember that guy? He was there. It's also one of the only public bathrooms easily accessible besides Port Authority. True. So true. Good times. That Starbucks is probably still there. What do I do? What do I do here? Got the 1-3. No, that's not even anything. 1-3. No, that's not it. We got the 2 there. The 4, the 1. And dinner with the California guy. Yo, I hope he's doing well. Good times. Good times back then. Alright. Got the 2, we got the 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2. It had otherwise been 2 years since I saw him. The time before that was in Japan. Yeah. Classic. Classic California guy. A little bit complicated. You can knock out 2 X's from contradictions. The 1 right there. Not explain the answer, but I'll show it. But what if this is it? What if this is it? This one would have to go there. This would have to be there. And that's a 1. This is a 1. This is fine. I was mentioned. That's crazy. It's great. Great times. Okay, but then this one would not, there would be nothing here. There'd be nothing here. I wish they had like a version of marking that was like using an X instead. I think that'd be great. Okay, I'm gonna click on your image then. You can cross those 2 out? Okay, you're saying you can cross these 2 out? But how? But how would this even happen though? Got the 3 right there. Contradictions. Got the 1. Got the 3. This is a 3. Got that's a 2 right there. That's a 1. Convolution. So if this was here, the 3 was here. Right, then this can't be. So true. That is in fact true. This is kind of rare. Doing the contradiction not from here. So yeah, so this can't be there. That makes sense. So that's not there. Okay, so once you have that, you know this has to be there. And if that's the 3, then the 2 must be there. Then the 3 has to go this way. That's gotta be a 1. This one could be there. This one's gotta be a 1. You think there are competitive Picross leaderboards? Yes. There is in fact a speedrun category for Mario Super Picross. Maybe some other ones, I don't know. But I feel like those speedruns are a lot of like memorization. Where they probably like print out guides. It's less about on-the-spot problem solving. Okay, you got the 3 right there. The 2's gotta be there. For blind Picross. I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps. I feel like I tend to say first playthrough nowadays instead of blind. Because like sometimes I see like a tag that's called that says like that have like the blind tag, and I'm like, oh look, are they a blind streamer? And then I tune in and it's like, oh actually they're just, this is just their first playthrough. That's a totally different thing. I guess it's more common to use blind in that way. Like, you know, there's not that many blind streamers relatively. First column, okay, and then this one is also not there. And this one has to not be there. This one has to go there. Seeing a blind streamer, it's pretty interesting how they play games. Let me link their channel. You could just post it here if you want. 6th row. True. So true. So true right now. You got the 1. There's gotta be a 1 right there. And that one's there, and then gotta be a 2. That's a 3. Got the 3 over there. That's a 1. 2 is done. That 1 is done. The 3 has gotta go there. The 3 over there. That's a 1. Look, we're solving. We're literally solving this puzzle right now. There's no stopping us. We literally have the solution. Right here. That one, it's gotta be a 3, it's gotta be a 1. That's done, this is there, this is there. Twitch.tv, Xerxes. This has gotta be there. 3, 2, 1, these are all there. So here's a coding, hacking, focus one. By the same person? Oh, they have multiple channels. A gaming channel and a coding channel. Is this Mickey Mouse? What is this? Pinocchio. Oh yeah, that is in fact Pinocchio. He looks so surprised. See, I don't really understand why a blind person would want to play video games, like all power to them, but it seems like it'd be a frustrating use of leisure time compared to playing an instrument or listening to audiobooks. You know, people have different interests. Things are out there. Licensed? It's not licensed. Pinocchio is, it's like a well-known fairy tale. This is not Disney's Pinocchio. Now let's do an easier one. Let's do, okay, I'm just assuming that it's easier. It might not actually be easier. This one might actually be like difficulty. This one might be difficulty. Yeah, that's a phrase that people say. Yeah, this one might be difficulty. Okay, I got the 1, other 1. This one's gotta be there. 3. The video game intended to be played while blind. The Veil Shadow of the Crown. Interesting. Veil. Okay, we got the 4 over there. It's gotta be there. It's gotta be there. Literally has to be right there. This one's definitely the 7. Hold on, the 5 has to go across. The 1, you got the 3, that one can't be there. Which is why I want to watch that person more. I don't fail to make their streams somehow. I just don't fail to make their wait, what? Oh, you just failed to, I see. You are not able to watch the streams while they're happening. Yes. I understand. Happens quite a bit. A lot of times I'll follow a streamer like, oh, this person seems cool, I'll check them out. And then I don't, because I have no time. Literally don't even get to watch their stream. Okay, so the 5 simply has to be here, right? You got the 2, 1, 5, right? Shrimply has to. It shrimply has to be. And then you got the other numbers. What other numbers even are there? Got the 3, 1, 5. Yeah, also, yeah, they don't have to be completely blind. 1, 2, 4. Some people can still see fuzzy shapes. Some people need very, 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 very strong glasses. 1, 7, 1, 1, 3, 1. 2, 1, 1, 2. This person is in fact fully blind. It's like, you know, it's interesting to see how people interact with things. Things that we just take for granted. You know, we're like, oh, obviously you can see this thing. You just move the mouse here. You just do this thing. But what if you can't? What if you could not even see it? Okay, what can I do? It's gotta be something before I do contradiction strats. Many things being copy pasted right there. Things, music and things. Okay, what if this was here? It was the 4 perhaps up here? The 6? Hold on, this can't be. It literally can't be here. No, it could be there. 12th column. 12th column. 2, 5, 1, 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, true. X is on the 4th. Oh yeah, that is the same one. That is the same column. Okay, and then this one, and then you don't have these. And then these must be here. Welcome, Raiders. We're getting a lot of raids today. Welcome, Kari Ponko. What were you doing? Shout out, Kari Ponko. Welcome, Algernon, as well. Art. Hope your art stream was good. Hope you drew several things. I hope the drawings were to your liking. Welcome, Hero Brunch. Drawing VTubers, yo. Always pog to see VTubers being drawn. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Be like, whoa, what the fan art? That's great. Good times. Good times out there, VTubers. Virtual tubers out there. Been a while since I played Picross, having withdrawal. You could be playing right now. You could literally go on a free Nonogram's website. You could download an app. 13th column, yeah. Totally, so true. So true right there. Favorite kind of vegetable is tubers. What's the best? What's the best one? Oh yeah, you're a fan of potatoes. What's name all the potatoes? Name all the types of potatoes. Virtual tubers. True. Name all the VTubers. You think there's someone out there? No, it's impossible. There's literally no way. There's someone out there could name every VTuber. It's no way. There's so many of them. And there's always new ones coming up. See, I remember a time where we weren't even sure if we could use the term VTubers if we weren't on YouTube. Yeah, V-Twitchers, V-Streamers. No one said that. Everyone's just VTubers now. Spuds. There's a funny thing about developers of accessibility software getting feedback from blind people that the screen reader are not even close to being fast enough. The readers being at 5x already. Oh, like the speed at which they read the text out. Yeah. I think VTuber Wiki tried to do they tried to list every VTuber. There's no way. Literally impossible. You could like try to name every VTuber, but then by the time you have like half of them have probably graduated by then. Like, I'm gonna name every VTuber. Oh, actually, like half of these don't stream anymore. Half of these are on hiatus. 5 of them debut every 5 minutes. I wonder what the rate of VTuber debuts is though. Like, do you think every 5-minute interval has at least one VTuber debuting? Maybe not. I feel like once every 5 minutes is too frequent. But like, I don't know, like once an hour, you think? Maybe. Certainly you can list every VTuber in a 9-hour stream. That's impossible. How could you possibly list every VTuber? Like, sure, you could list every whole live VTuber, you could list every Niji Sanji VTuber, but like every VTuber? I don't think so. Just check the VTuber tag on Twitch and see how many there are. Probably haven't even heard of like 99% of them. It's too many. There's so many of them. Something interesting I heard is that it's not VTuber but V-Up. VUP. What the heck? What does that stand for? Okay, you can't name every VTuber. Humans were not meant to know every VTuber. List, read out the names. Well, that's a totally different thing. If you were provided with a list of VTubers and you could just read it, well, yeah. But I mean, like, to actually name them, like, not knowing them. I mean, like, I guess you do know them, but like, all VTubers that you know. There are people probably don't stream on YouTube or Twitch. People that on sites that don't archive their VODs. Yeah, there's many. Welcome Quack Klub. 3 of the top 5 streamers in the VTuber tag aren't even VTubers. Messed up. It's hacked up, man. What are they doing? Who is it? Soda Poppin'? Is that him? Is that one of the guys using the VTuber tag? Would we also count people who have used the VTuber avatar once out of curiosity ever? I guess you could. Maybe. He knows. He is. It is him, Soda Poppin'. He had a VTuber avatar like once, right? I don't know if he still uses it, but that was like many years ago. Doesn't XQC use the VTuber tag? He's never even been a VTuber. I don't know. Two over there, another 2, 3. Okay, so that has to be there. It's gotta be a 1. You're a VTuber. Harry Potter as a VTuber. That's not even what they sound like. Why did they say VTuber like that? They would have said VTuber. What if someone made XQC their VTuber model? Like to just have like screenshots of him and turn that into a model? Maybe. VTuber. 7th column from left. True. That does have to be there. And then this is not there. And then That can't be there. So the 2 must be there. And that is not there. And then what? And then this is done. And then you have the 2 has gotta be there. The 1's gotta be there. Literally has to be there. It can't be there. It's to be there. You got this one. 3 is there. That's done. These are done. 2 has got to go down here. And that one and this one. What is this? What is that? Tagine pot? What is that? Tagine? It's a dish. It's a type of food. It's a North African dish named after the earthenware pot in which it is cooked. Interesting. I didn't know about this. I didn't know this existed. Let me pull up an image so that you know. Now you can be aware what this thing is. It's this thing. It's one of these things. That thing right there. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. Now it's literally this. I learned something today. No, that's tahine. That's a different thing. We're intentionally misinterpreting what this thing is. Looks good. It sure does. Okay, let's do this one. I think this was one that I got stuck on some time ago. This one seems like it could be kind of hard as well. What do I even do here? Is this one where we have to use contradiction strats? This is probably one of them that I did and I gave up on. Okay, what if this was here? If this was here, that's fine. Then this would have to go this way. This would have to be a 5. It's fine. All this would then be crossed off. It's fine, right? This is valid. But what if it wasn't? What if it was on the other side? Can we contradict the other side? 7th column from left. This is a big number right here. 1. Oh, so true. So true. Should have known to look at those. Okay, this can't be there. And this can't be there, so the 2 is there. And that has to go up. That's not there. It's gotta be a 2, right? And then you gotta have and then what? 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay, the 2's gotta be there. Right. 2, a 1. Yes, that does in fact have to be there. I think. And then... Okay, now we try contradiction strings. 4. Got the 2. That's not possible. Literally impossible. And then what if this was here? If this was here... That is fine. It's fine. This can go there, right? No, this way this can't be. This literally can't be here. Because if this was here... Wait, no, that's fine. This is fine, right? Yeah, these are all 1s. Okay. What if this was here? And that's not there. This would be a 2. It's also fine. Okay. What if this was here? The 3, you have the, oh, this can't be there, because then this would be not be a 2. Welcome, Oli. Okay, and then this is here. Right. And then if that was there, this one would have to be there. And that is fine. This is totally fine. This is allowed to be here because of this. So we can't pretend that it's not there. Okay, what if this was there? We've established already that this is valid, right? This is fine. Okay, anything else? Any other thing we can do here? 1, 4, 5. Got the 2 right there. You got the 2. Got the 1, the 2. That's fine. This is totally fine. This one's hard. Yeah, what do we even do here? 3. Convolution with the 5 on the leftmost column. Okay, so if it wasn't here, what if this was here? 2, 4. Oh, then this can't be here because then you have the 2 up there. So you know for sure. Wait, but then what? Well, what does that tell you? How do I... Wait, hold on. How do I interpret this? It's like this can't be here, but this could be... You lower bound and then go up. Okay. Okay, well, we know this is possible. You're running 5 contradictions? What the heck? 5 contradictions. 2 there. It's not there. This is not there. That can't be there. So then this must be there. It's complication. Surely there's a better way to do this, right? They didn't intend for you to do this weird freaking thing. Maybe. Okay, like this is fine. This right here is not fine. So like, what do we cross out? I had to learn it eventually. Did I though? Is this really necessary? Because I've played so many games. This has only come up that one time. They're always introducing new things. Okay, so like, we know it can't be this. But then like, what does that mean? Does it mean that it can't be here? Because like, it could be here if it was down this way. But then like... Right? Like, what does this imply? What does this tell us about this situation? It can't literally be this. But it could be this. Make an infographic. 6th column. Okay, is there something on the 6th column? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so true, right? Because then this one has to be there. 2, you got the 1 there. Yeah, this one has... This is the simpler way. This is probably the intended way. So that can't be there, because that would make this a 3, which is impossible. So the 5 has to go down. That can't be there. The 2's gotta be... Okay, then suddenly this is a lot easier. You got the 2 right there. This one is not there. Thank you. Thank you for this one. The 5 then has to go up. See, that's all that was needed. One thing allows us to solve many things. Why many things if one thing would? Okay, that's there, right? We've crossed off literally all of that from that one thing. So this one has to be a 1. Because it can't be a 2. But this could be a 2. We just don't know. And then from here, the 4 has to go up. And then what? And then what? 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Not there. 4, 3, 1. Otherwise, the 1 goes this way. You got a 3 there. This could be the 4. But that's fine because it's fine. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. This can't be there because this is a 5. Right, so since that's not there, this has to be at least a 3. Actually, it has to be exactly a 3. Right, because this can't be a 4. The 4 must go this way. And these are crossed off. That's crossed off. That's got to be a 2. This has got to be a 1. It's got to be a 1. This has got to be a 1. And then what? That can't be there. These can't be there. This can't be there. Literally could not even be there. It's numbers time, by the way. This is the time when I just say numbers. Got the 1 right there. We got the 2. 1, 4, 5. Okay, this one's got to be the 3, so it can't be there. The 4, so it can't be there. And then what? The 5, 3. Oh, the 3's gotta be here. Right, so that's gotta be a 3. And then the 4 could be there. It's got, hold on, is this anything? You got the 1, 1. The 2 has to be here. This one's got to be the 1. Right, that is definitely there. And then the 1, is this a 1? Could be a 2. We just don't know. Okay, so the 6 has to go up, right? So then this has got to be the 3. Got the 1, you got the 3 over, the 4 has to go there. Then once this is there, you gotta have 2, 3, 3. That can't be here. And then what? And then what even could you do here? The 4's gotta be there. Literally has to. There's no other possibility. Got the 1 right there. You got the 6. The 2 has gotta be up there. This is a 3. This one also has to be a 3. So that's a 1. And that's one of these. You got the 3 right. It's gotta be a 3. Okay. Got the 3 and the 4. The 1, 1, 2. That's not even anything. Got the 3 over there, the 4 over there, the 2. What else could you do here? What else even could be done? So 2, that's a 2, that's a 4, third row, true. It does in fact then have to be there. And this could still be a 2. The 3 though. The 2, you got the 1, 1, 2, 1. 2, hold on, 2, 4, there's gotta be something here, right? Yeah, this one has to be there. That's a 1. Okay, so the 2, the 4 over there, the 2 over there. 1, 2. Okay, this 2 has to be there. It's gotta be a 1 right there. And then what? The 1, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. 1, 1, 2. The 2. 2. Do they say chew? They say Tuesday, but do they just when they just say the number 2, do they say chew? Or is it only when it's Tuesday? 1, chew. 3, chew. That's chew. The score is 1 to chew. I say I don't think they do. I think that's made up. What else even? What else even could this be? 3, got the 2. Only heard for Tuesday and VTube. Tube. Yeah, what about the tube? Do they say the tube? The London tube. Take the London tube. Tube. Do they even say Tuesday? Is that just an exaggeration? Tuesday, in it. What do I do here? What do I do here? Everyone, what's the strat? What even would you do? 5th row. True. So true. That can't be there. But then that one doesn't. Does that help? Because like this 2 could still be here. Do we have to do contradiction strategies? If this was here, that would have to be there. And this one not be there. Contradict the bottom right. 4, 2, 2, true, that can't be there. It has to go up. And then, is there more? Is there even more? No, there isn't. This sounds kind of nice. Okay, then what else can we do though? What are other operations we can commit in this region, in this area of the puzzle? 4? What if 4 was here? And this would not be there. But that's fine. It's totally fine. What was there? This would go this way. Alright, that's fine. 4th row from top. Oh yeah, and then this is there, and then this has to go down. Then we have this one. That's done, and then you have... That's not there. And... Then you have many options, such as... 3rd column from right. True. True, that does in fact have to be that. So that's not there. This one could still be the 2. No, it can't. The 2 has to, yeah, it has to be, because then that's there. This one has to be there. Got the 3, got the 2, the 6 is there. It has to be a 1. The 3 has to go down. This is now done. And the 3 has gotta be there. Then curious what this picture is. Well, yeah, what even could it be? 3 is not there. So this one has gotta be the one. It's a radish. Oh yeah, it does look like one of those things. Okay, so the one's gotta be there. Got the 4, you got the 1, the 4 over there, the 1, 4, the 2. This 2's gotta be there. Gotta be there. Oh, listen to this. An oddish? I don't think so. Okay. 2, 1. 4, 2. That's not there. This is not there. 4 has to be there. It's gotta go this way. This is done. These are done. Is that true? Is this even true? That's gotta be a 2. That's there. Can't be a 2. This one literally has to be there. This one, got the 2 right there. That one. And hold on, that's not right. This one has to be there. That is right. It's a radish. Something from Persona 3. No, this is, you can see the title on the bottom left. Stream Beats by Harris Heller, royalty-free lo-fi music. This song is known as... We'll see as soon as the song scrolls around. Whispering Winds. Stream Beats, royalty-free lo-fi. Anyway, I guess that's it. Hold on, can we do a 10 by 10 really fast? Surely we can. Jazz is from Persona. Is that jazz though? I thought it was lo-fi. I thought it was Stream Beats lo-fi BGM. You're telling me things can be multiple genres? I find that unlikely. You can only have one genre per thing. Fusion? That's not even real. Fusion, more like confusion, because I don't know. The concept of fusing genres just doesn't work. I got 1. What else can we do? 5. 5, 3. Hold on. This is impossible. Look at it. This one is not even possible. So cross those off. Put that there. Well, we know this has to be there. What's the Wolfie genre? I don't even know. Is there even such a thing? Music. Classic music out there. Everyone loves music. Imagine not loving music. Imagine hating music. Welcome, Nanodan. They just let him be cube. I've already been a cube, okay? This is just a rectangle. I've had a drawing before where I was literally a cube in 3D form. This is nothing. This is not even anything. Okay, that goes there. This one could not even be there. It's gotta be there. You got this one. You got the 3 going over. Got the 2 right there. Everyone knows. You gotta have it. You literally have to. I've seen people call music in general overrated or straight up say they don't like music. It's messed up. How could you not like music? It doesn't make sense. Music in general is overrated. Like, I get when people say like a genre is overrated. Like, you know, they're entitled to their own opinion. But also, like, music entirely? To just hate all music? That's weird. Literally no music. Literally, you've never heard any song that appeals to you. I don't know. And you might be like, oh, but Wolfie, what about deaf people? No, deaf people can also appreciate music. The reverberations, you know, they exist. Saying that music is overrated, probably more appropriate than any genre-focused overrated debates. Is it though? To hate all music? Is this a sword? Odin. Odin. Okay. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it. Good stream. Let's see what day it is. Safer workplace day. Tapioca day. Bunch of days. It's a Corvette. It's a car. Family day in Vietnam. Food truck day. That's a good one. Lauren Day, Logistics Day, Paul Bunyan, yo, from Fate Go. They made a day after Paul Bunyan from Fate Go. Wow. Wimbledon, Tau Day, Stonewall Riots anniversary. Think about it. There is much more to life than music. Yet many people identify themselves via the music they listen to. The amount of music listened to these days is much more than it used to be. Alright. But like, just because there's more to life doesn't mean that music... So, I don't know. I guess it depends. Let's do National Food Truck Day right now. No, Insurance Awareness Day. Let's do that one. National Insurance Awareness Day right now. Are you aware of insurance? Do you know the concept of insurance? I guess if you want to do Food Truck Day, sure. You know what? Someone out there, you post the raid message, I'll find someone to raid. Everyone's already posting the eating emotes. Alright, who's streaming? Who's out there playing things? Or chatting, or whatever. Let's see. What about these people? These people who I do not really interact with. It's a lot of people. Natural insurance? No, national. Not even is natural insurance. Okay, what about... Let's raid... What about this person? What about this person? Low fam? Let's raid low fam. / raid low fam. Stand by your typo. You can't. It's impossible. It's literally illegal to do so. You'll get arrested. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow with various games. So many games are out there. Literally could be anything. Not literally anything. But it could be many things. It will in fact be many things. Because that is what I do on Saturdays. Variety. And as you know, variety, it is the spice of life. But some people, they don't like spice. You think those people hate variety? I don't know. Just don't know. No, we've passed the 3 hour mark. What the frick? It's 8 p.m. Messed up. Okay, well, the raid is going. Have a good rest of your Friday or Saturday. I will see you next time. Goodbye.